We are in a really weird week, 2 week, 3 week period, possibly. I mean, I know you guys follow these, or at least you follow your quests, you follow the news. Normally we do quests and whatnot, and then we do news. Well, there's no quests right now because technically chapter 2 was supposed to end today. Today was supposed to be like the last day. No new quests, or I guess yesterday. You're seeing this on Friday. No new quests on Thursday. But if you go to your honor quest, it still says 7 days and 1 hour from where we are. So we do know that next week, chapter 2 is going offline. Okay, so on the 29th, which by the way, I tweeted at like 30 minutes before their tweet, and not saying that they tweeted because I tweeted, because they most definitely didn't, but the coincidental timeline is very funny. I tweeted and said, this was on Tuesday, I think. I tweeted and was like, why is it 2 days away from Thursday and we still have no idea if chapter 3 is even coming on the last day of chapter 2? And then they tweeted 30 minutes later and said, announcement, chapter 2, The Fracture will close at 12 a.m. UTC on July 9th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Chapter pass, progression, and final and finale quests will be available until then. So it looks like until on July 8th, 8 p.m. Eastern, which is, I think, a Thursday. It is a Thursday, which is normally when the quests roll over, where on Thursdays at 8 p.m. You'll be able to do everything in chapter 2 up until that point. So chapter progress and finale quest, chapter pass progress. I would assume you'll still be able to do your ranked grind to get to legend if you'd like to. But next week is when chapter 2 technically goes off. We don't know if that means that you won't be able to play Dominion or you won't be able to do anything within the game at all. Last time, chapter 1, they turned off the chapter and it just went back to regular Spellbreak, which was before chapter 1. So this time, before chapter 2, is no Dominion. I don't know how they're gonna do that. I would assume that they do a little bit things. They started patching things and building things in a little more on the server side stuff instead of a client side. So they'll be able to turn things off. So I'm sure that's what's just gonna happen. They're just gonna turn off being able to do like your quests and stuff like that. So you have a week from here to do your honor quests, which I haven't done a lot of them. I need to do them. Story quests are only weekly, so you have no more of those, and then dailies as well. And in a week to do your ranked Dominion. I don't know what's gonna happen with ranked Dominion after that next week. This is why this is important. They also tweeted and they said, hey Breakers, in preparation for Proletariat being off next week, today's community stream has been canceled. We'll see you back on Twitch July 13th. This was also on Tuesday. They're going to be off all next week. We'll see you back on Twitch July 13th, which is a Tuesday. They like to patch on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They don't ever really patch on Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays. They also for sure are not going to patch at all when they're not there. So I don't think we're going to get chapter 3 next week on Thursday. I think it's going to be the week after. They also usually do a chapter like patch note stream either the day of, typically the day before or a few days before. We'll also usually, Jesse will probably say something about like, hey, I'm writing patch notes on Twitter or in Discord or somewhere that week. I would assume for the chapter ones, it probably is a little bit before, so he's probably already started, especially since they're off next week. And Jesse is a workaholic anyways. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like he's always working. So he probably will do it next week anyways. But like I said, I don't think we're gonna get the chapter until the week of the 13th. And at the very earliest, it still could be the 20th, 22nd, 27th, 29th, somewhere in those 4 days. We'll see. They did do some server maintenance today, but I didn't really notice what it was for. I guess it was probably just regular server stuff, but it is what it is. But we need to talk a little bit about what to expect with chapter 3. So chapter 3, we do know is going to be not a very huge content drop. And what I mean by content is like no new mode, no new gauntlet, no new crazy weird like mechanics or something like that happened to the story. Possibly that's still on the table in my mind, but it's not going to be a new game mode. It's not going to be a new gauntlet. That's what I mean by no new content. What it is going to be fixing a lot of the core gameplay issues. We've talked about this. Dan tweeted a video or a gif of Spider-Man jumping around some lightning, which if I could dodge lightning, I would be freaking phenomenally happy for forever. We do know that some other things are being changed. We do know that wind is being nerfed, and we probably like it's probably gonna be a lot of balance and a lot of making Dominion a lot better, because Dominion kind of struggles right now and is kind of in this really weird space because there's a lot of balance issues and core gameplay issues. And honestly, to me, the maps favor a lot of like the lightning ice combination, and it just makes it kind of a struggle. So they're probably going to be we do know that they are focusing more on chapter 3 for the fixing the game, so that chapter 4 can be a huge content drop. I think it was Dan Ogles. I could be wrong about who said this, but one of them said chapter 4 is going to be the biggest chapter we've seen, and chapter 2 obviously had ranked and a new game mode. I don't know what else we could see. We've seen that they're working on something on the side, which could be part of Spellbreak and could be something else. But whether or not that's part of this or not, Chapter 4 is gonna need Chapter 3 to kind of be a lay low, fix everything. I kind of hope they don't do a lot of marketing for Chapter 3 and they kind of save it for Chapter 4. They probably need to do some marketing because you always need to do marketing to keep players playing your game. But I hope it brings people in and keeps people in. Keeping people in Spellbreak is kind of an issue. I hope it does that and does that, guys. That's all the news. We don't, unless I missed something, that's all the news we have. We still don't know anything else other than what we've already known for a while. We don't know the date. We don't know what's in it really, other than core gameplay changes and the wind nerf. I'm ready for information. I'm ready. It's been so long. It's been so dry. There's been nothing going on. We need information. Guys, I love you. Love yourself. And I'll see you next week. Peace.